In episode 47, I answer 5 questions in 7 minutes. It starts now. Hi everybody, my name is Gerry, I'm from Wild Eye, and this is episode number 47 of the wildlife photography series in which I answer your wildlife photography questions. It's been mad, absolutely crazy busy, but loving it. For those of you that follow on Instagram, I've just come back from Londolozi, where I had a private safari. Insane, absolutely incredible experience. Game viewing off the charts. Never that I can remember, I've had that amount of incredible sightings just back to back, just keep going. So Monday was public holiday, back in the office catching up on everything, but a lot of momentum going in the business, which is fantastic. So it's been busy at the office, and so I decided just when I got home, let me quickly record number 47 so we can keep on rolling and get closer to 50, which might be the last one, but I'm going to discuss more on that. Some interesting stuff lined up. There's a whole bunch of questions on different platforms that I will need to pull together still from while I was traveling. So I thought, let me do this, make it easy, nice little short power episode. I've taken a bunch of, 5 questions from Mac Macmillan off Instagram. Literally one-liner questions, short and powerful. Let's keep the answers like that as well. So, number 47, short and sharp, starts now.
Do you shoot handheld most of the time or use some sort of support like a tripod, beanbag, etc.?
Mac, I shoot handheld probably about 95% of the time. There's very few instances in wildlife where I would want to set up a tripod. Hide shooting's obviously different. If you're going to shoot stars, that's different. If anything, a beanbag on a vehicle can help, but I'm quite comfortable hand-holding because I understand the shutter speed and lens relationship, but I don't like the idea of fixing my lens onto a vehicle with all these interesting mounts. It means that I'm focusing this side, animal changes, I've got to either change the vehicle around or unclip then move. I prefer handheld 95% of the time with a beanbag thrown in every once in a while just for good luck.
What camera and lens combo is your favorite for shooting wildlife?
Mac, interesting one because the first lens I would always pack is a 70 to 200 wherever I'm going. If I'm talking combo, it'll be a tough call. Right now I'm shooting a D810 Nikon, or then a 1DX, it depends. Again, guys, understand, I'm in the lucky position that at Wild Eye we have a stock rental library. So per trip, I decide what my guests are using and I try and shoot similar to them, focal lens and stuff. But all things being equal, if I could choose right now, I'll probably take the D810, and I want to go with the 7200 because I have got the crop facility from 36 megapixels down. A very close second would be a 200-400, but I like the versatility of the 7200. It is phenomenal for landscapes, close-ups, and just an all-round solid combo.
With your camera of choice, what is the maximum ISO you are willing to shoot at?
Mac, for this one, I'm going to stick with the D810 because we mentioned it, and also because it's a beast with low light. Absolutely love shooting that thing in the dark. Now, on my recent Londolozi and on our seminar before that at Sabi, we did a hell of a lot of low light shooting, rimlet lions, rimlet leopards, soft spotlight from the side, stuff like this. And I'm very comfortable shooting up to 6.4, even 8,000, 6,400 up to 8,000. I know there are quite a few photographers, wildlife photographers, who still believe you can't go more than 1,600. I think it's old school. I think you need to kind of move with the time, see what the technology is doing. Also, if you understand how to properly noise reduce after the fact, you can get very, very usable, even publishable quality out of something like an 8,000 ISO. Remembering, noise hides in dark areas, but if I'm doing a soft spotlight from the side, I'm going to drop my blacks to 0 anyway. No noise will be there because I'm making it darker. So if you understand the relationship between all those things, I'm happy. 8,000, easy. At a push, 10,000, but I'm going to stick to 8,000 on this.
Do you shoot RAW format all the time?
Mac, the short answer on this is yes. Simple as that. I think, and this goes even for brand new photographers beginning, if you're not shooting RAW and not utilizing the power of that medium, you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to get into RAW as soon as you can and understand how much more data, how much more information you have available for you to work within your post-processing. I'm going to take it to the next level. If you are not post-processing your images, you are also doing your images a disservice, your photography a disservice. So, yes, I always shoot RAW, and yes, I would recommend that every single photographer out there does it.
What is your post-processing workflow? Do you use Photoshop in addition to Lightroom?
I like the timing on this question, Mac, because yesterday I posted on my Instagram feed what a Lightroom workflow is. Now, a lot of people don't understand that a workflow doesn't just revolve around import, do something, export. The do something part in the middle, you need to dig into deeper. Mine goes import, then sort. What do I do then? Fix, global adjustments, local adjustments, enhance if necessary, and the final step is export. This is what I posted on my Instagram yesterday, shortened version. So do I still use Photoshop? Yeah, there are some instances that I do. There are some things, especially for more advanced editing where I want to go very specific, which I prefer that for, but 95% of the time, I want to just get in, do basic processing, not manipulation that you do in Photoshop, processing, and then move on. 95% only Lightroom. Done. So those are 5 questions. Mac, thanks for those. I quite like the idea of these one-liner questions. It digs to the heart of it immediately. We can roll on from there. So this should be going out on Thursday. So I'm going to try one more this week. Otherwise, early next week, we'll get into number 48, 49, and then 50. I've got an idea. 50 might be the last one of these videos, but there is something that's going to replace it. So stay tuned. I'm very excited about the possibilities. And yeah, watch the space. Anyway, back to work. Got a few things to do. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And yeah, let's share. My name is Gerry. I'm from Wild Eye. I will catch you guys next time.